Okay, hello Flosstube. This is my first video. Be patient, be nice. I've been promising myself for the last 3 years that I would do a video, and I haven't done it. I was moving my stuff today, so I decided to go ahead and jump on. My name is Boutiques. Well, my name is LaShawn, but I go by Boutique Stitches on Instagram and hopefully here on Flosstube. Boutique is my middle name, so that's why I picked Boutique Stitches. It's I don't care for the name, but it's a way for me to embrace it. So here we are. I won't talk much about my personal life. There's a few people on here that probably know me and my story. So I won't talk about that here. I will keep it only to the stitching, and that's about it. So how I got into stitching is I'm very crafty. My mom taught me how to knit when I was 7 or 8 years old. I didn't know what a knit and purl was, but I knew how to do the technique. She also taught me how to crochet, which was pretty nice. So I made a few blankets. I've made a couple Afghans for my kids. And I might show that here, my grandkids. I think I'm 46. And in 2016, I wanted to make my mom a blanket, and I went and I started making it, crocheting it, and I just was like, it's going to take me way too much time. Let me make her something else. So I went and I Googled gifts for Mother's Day, and one of the gifts was to stitch a little thing from like Joann's or something. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'll just run over and I'll do this real fast. And I started the little kit, and I actually tried to put the whole like 6-strand thing through the needle, and it just wasn't going for me. And I'm like, what am I doing wrong? So I went online, Googled in YouTube how to cross stitch, came along Carolyn Mazzio, and y'all know how it goes. You just videos, new stuff. And then the epic Pokemon caught my eye. Well, I started that project for my mom. Let's just say she never got it. Because of the rabbit hole I went down. And it was a way for me to calm myself during rough times. And so right after the epic Pokemon, I had to Google big projects, and then Heaven and Earth designs came along, so I have a lot of those. So I like to just start with after 2016. I started my first mirror, my first paid. I keep looking this way because everything's stacked up over here in the corner, and my kids didn't understand what I was watching on TV, and I was like, it's my stitchy bitches, and this is what I do. I watch all of you, male, female. A few have come and gone and stopped doing it, and Instagram, and then I had to have a personal, and it's just everything. So I just want to say thank you to all of you who inspire me to do so many things. I learned how to make project bags. I've sewn. I've made things, and I just thank y'all for that. So here we go. I think I'm going to do just whatever's in these bags, my go-to stuff. I'm in the Heaven and Earth Designs group. I'm in Stitch Mania. I learned about that and everything. So I don't do the challenges and things like that. I try, but every time I try, I've kind of failed miserably. So I just stitch what I want when I want. And now I'm into other crafts like clay, polymer clay, and making jewelry and resin and another rabbit hole. So I'm trying to stop spending as much as I have because I have way too much stash and I'm dying. I was dying fabric and I accumulated a lot of things with that too. So if this goes well, maybe I'll show that too. Yeah, so I think I'm a little too far from stuff. So well, that didn't work. So one of the projects that I'm working on is this Share Faith by Eric Michaels. And was actually won in Minnie Gray's drawing for her blog post, which I had got into blogging so I can get more cross stitch information. That was 2016. I had it until 2017 or 18, but yeah, that's under Boutique Stitches on Blogspot, I think, if it's still there. So again, Eric Michaels, Share Faith. And this is on a piece of, I think, 28 count linen. And that's where I am. Itchy nose. What's this? Oh, my epic Pokemon pattern on Google Drive if you Google it. And what started me on big projects. And here I am. This is a piece of 18 count Ada. And project bag. One of the few projects that has its own threads, which now I don't do that anymore, except for the mirrors and stuff. If I get the thing back in the bag. Another project bag made by me. It's huge. This is for, oh, I know. Yep. Heaven and Earth designs. Mini little dragons. It's more purplish. Wind. It's the wind one. And I started it on black Ada because that's all I had. And I got the itch to start it. And I did. All the floss. That's not all. Where's the other one? This one I got away from bobbins and tried. And tried floss away bags, but like I said, it depends. So she gets her own stuff. There's a few heids I fully kitted back in the day. Now I know you don't need to do that. A lot of them I started just with the 310, so. Wait, did I show that? Oh, nope. It's because they're all frames. I've been to garage sales and Goodwills and everything, so a lot of stuff came, hoops and stuff came from there, but here is there's the one on 18 count black, needle minders made by me, which back of my needle minders I love. Buttons, which I got from It'll come to me. Oh gosh. And I love her. That's the one on black. And this is the one I recently started on white 18 count Ada that I found in my stash. Needle minders made by me. I'm a Walking Dead fan, if nobody knows. Anxious for Tomorrow, which is the premiere of the second season. I won't say any more about that. Oh. This is my first memorabilia in honor of my sister, Tina. MasterCard player extraordinaire. I am not stitching the Queen first. The Queen of Hearts, which is design. I'm actually stitching her. The Queen of Spades. My sister played spades. And she was the queen of it. She used to beat me all the time in card games, but this is, had to start twice because I went on a retreat and the ladies there told me to restart her, and I did. I listened to the professionals. Wait, nope, that's the back. There we go. This is Memorabilia World Games 1, stitched on 28 count. 28 count quotes. 28 count Monaco white, and I think this is Picture This Plus. I got from my local Nita Marker shop. She stays on the frame. She won't move until she is finished. Is this my ice cream? Nope. Alright, because I believe I saw EJ, she had purchased this, but I had purchased it a long time ago. She made me itch to start this bad baby, so I did. This is Heaven and Earth Designs, Quick Stitch Compassion. One of few African American women represented there. And boy, oh boy, do I need some compassion in my life. So here she is. I started this, I think, last week. And where am I? I started from black because I want to do the black part. So I'm right in there. Nope, wait. Yep, it's flipped on y'all, so right there. And 18 count Ada. Needle minder made by me. Another one that stays on the hoop. I think that's all my hoop strips in the bag. So, another Heaven and Earth design. And this one is Pumpkin Pixie. Artwork by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Started on fabric dyed by me. No needle minder, and this is the top of her head. And this is the top of her head, right where the middle part is in her head. Right up at the top. No background on this bad baby either. And this is when I before I started sewing and making my own project bags. The Dollar Tree is my friend. Another one fully kitted. I wind them as I go. And she's only got 310. You can start ahead with one color floss. I like that. Just stitch. One. Another Heaven and design. Oops. Faces of Fairy, 187. She is beautiful. Artwork by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. She is lovely. I started her so long ago. Another one fully kitted. Upper right hand corner. This is my first time trying to grid. I like it. I'm a color completer. And this is 18 count Ada that I actually got from the Goodwill. It's very soft. It says even weight, but it feels like Ada. Another one, like I said, that's fully kitted, and I love her. It's in my, what is that wheel thing? It's in there. And every now and then I spin it and see what it comes up with. If I don't like it, I won't stitch that. I will stitch something else. So, another Heaven and Earth designs. Stitching. Oh, let me see. A lot of my hours for this is logged on a free page that I downloaded from Stitching the Night Away, created by Loretta Oliver, free online. So I printed those and every now and then. So this one I hadn't stitched on since 2018, I believe, but she's one of my focus girls. So Faces of Fairy, 185 instead of 187. I also have the one of them together in Max, and that's the only hate I have in it. That's huge. Where am I? Another one that's before bags, but I'm pretty decent on this one. I love her too. 187, 185 come up a lot because they're fully kitted. Easy to just grab and know that everything's in there and stitch. The rabbit hole goes deep. Another Heaven and Earth designs. It is Mini Water Dragon, artwork by Ann Stokes, and I love vampires, so there's that. So 18 count antique white Ada. No, I must have switched it. 18 count. Yeah, it said antique white Ada. Color and cotton. And the hoop did damage. Another needle minder by me. Zodiac Taurus. Back. So that must be the back of the pattern. And here's the front. Upper right hand corner. All the way to the bottom of the page. Another one on me. Kitted up with one floss black. Started forever ago. After I realized it's going to take me forever to get through one color. Two bags that I purchased from So Much to Love, my only ones. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. 2016 when I went down the hole. And what is this? Oh, another Heaven and Earth Designs. Stitch on. This is mini Story Keep Simply Meant to Be artwork by Sherry Gerhardt. Sherry Gerhardt. This one is being stitched on 18 count Magic Gap fabric. And I want more 18 count Magic Grid. There's where I start. The shape behind Jack's head, I think. Needle minder button. No flat back. So that lives in my So Much to Love bag. With this from Just Cross Stitch magazine. This witchy right there. I think this is 14 count Ada dyed by me. Started once, restarted this bad baby. And there she is. Top of her hat. Hopefully she'll be done soon. One of a few smalls that I have. The only other So Much to Love bag. We're in 2016. Still beautiful. And I believe the first Heaven and Earth design that I started is this one. I had this printed out, but Story Keep Fragile. Artwork by Kirsten Mills. Started in 2016. Charted by Hayden. And I'm not sure what. I believe I started stitching the Epic Pokemon during this time, so I put her down, but it's great progress on this one. 18 count Ada from Goodwill. She's pretty. It's only one, and I already stitched it, one stitch of 310. Isn't that crazy? And I fully kitted it. And that's when I learned that some of them only have like 6 stitches. And it's like, only needed one piece of thread and it's sitting in this bag. And what if I need it for something? Down the rabbit hole again. But, yeah, the originals are in bags, my faves. This is a book of my Heaven and Earth design patterns that are not in anything yet to be started. It's few. This is project bag made by my good girlfriend. She didn't understand the logistics of what I needed. So that's what made me make my own project bags. But it was a very nice gesture, and I use it anyway. So there's that. This is it was crazy. I bought this on Etsy, and right after I purchased it, it was one copy sold. I don't know, maybe it was a mistake. But I bought it, and then when I went back, it was gone. This is from Etsy. modernembroidery.com. The Minister Patterns Chapter House Tiles. I am working on this one. 28 count. Started on 28 count. What do you call this? Linen. Fabric dye by me. I love it. I love purple and blues. So wait. It goes this way. Start in the middle. Love it. But my face is a fairy. I love even more. My only blend and place pattern lives in the bag with it. Thinking about restarting it on another piece of fabric dye by me. Another 28 count linen. Thinking about it. Something else might live on there. My only, I guess I'll track. Wait a minute. My only blend in place. Or my only picture this plus fab. No, the other one. I'll have two pieces of picture this plus fabric. This is Mirage for Grim, Gloom, and Glum. Glum and Gloom. Grim, Glum, and Gloom. On Halloween. I love this fabric. Little mini star. And they live together in my project. Just a couple more and we're done. We're done. Okay. This was Christine at Stitch All the Things. I believe she has, yep, it is. Well, she had a stitching journal with printable pages. So I did all that. Monthly trackers. It was free, so I was like, yeah, I'm all down with that. So I had awesome stuff. And I stuck it in there. This is another pattern off of Etsy. Who is this? Not sure. 18 count white Ada. Stitching that for a friend who didn't. Have you ever had something you were stitching for somebody and then they make you mad and you're like, I ain't stitching that? This one. But I love it. Big blocks of color. Wait. Big blocks of color, which I really love. Needle minder made by me. Who is that? Oh, just a flower. Another pattern on, was on Etsy for a little bit, and then then everybody was able to get it for free. But this is Solemnly Swear Fiddlesticks AU, and another one that was stitching for somebody, and then they made me mad, and I stopped. So I might have to pick this bad baby up. I like it a lot. So Sure, and hang with me, people. This is another bag by me. Have a whole stack of them I haven't sewn, and since it's for me, it doesn't matter how they look. And this is going to be another one that's no longer listed on on Etsy. It's number 20 burgers by Nikki Patterns. I know it's similar to Stitch Rovia's pattern, but not that much. Burgers. I am a burger person. I love burgers, so this is right up my alley. 18 count Ada dyed by me in a gray color. Yeah, needle minders made by me. Hobby Lobby Bean. I was up the street from my house and went out of a Hobby Lobby. Gosh, pack of tans, and it closed. But this is burgers where I am. I love that one too. Big blocks of color, easy peasy to stitch. And then I got the ice cream one, which I started recently. And where's the picture of it? It's just a tower of, no, it's a page of ice cream cones. There it is. I love ice cream. Just a minute. There it is. So another Nikki pattern, number 44 ice cream. No longer available at least when I look. I just had to see how these things were going to turn out. Another piece of 18 count Ada dye, hand dyed by me. Needle minders, me. Oh. The ice creams still not finished, but I got that one started. So I got a general feeling for how they're gonna look, and I like it a lot. I gotta get back to my hamburgers and stuff, and another small one, but Brooks Books Publishing, another one fully kitted up, and it is Winter House. The winter one, I have all of them, but winter